Hello everybody, hope you're all well. My name is Louise and welcome to this video. And I'm making this video especially for you because this week is a very special week. This week is Children's Mental Health Week. Do you know what mental health is? So mental health is the health of our minds. Do you know what physical health is? So physical health is the health of our bodies. I was wondering, do you think it's more important to look after our mental health or our physical health? Actually, it's just as important to look after our mental health as it is our physical health. They're both really important. I was wondering, do you know any ways that we can look after our mental health? So I know lots of things that we can do to look after our mental health, and I'm going to show you some of them in this video. And I made this video because I think it's a little bit hard for everybody right now during COVID, and I think a lot of you are home from school and maybe we're not able to go out and see our friends, and that can be a little bit hard sometimes. And sometimes we can have all sorts of feelings, like maybe worried some days or sad some days or nervous or even annoyed or bored. Have you ever felt like that during COVID and lockdown? I know I have. Some days I feel like I really want to see my friends and I really want to go outside and do nice things with them, and that makes me feel a little bit sad. And then other times I'm a little bit worried because I'm wondering what's going to happen and what's going to happen next and when is lockdown going to be over, and that makes me a little bit worried. But I know some good tricks that you can do that can really help you when you feel sad or worried or nervous. And one of the tricks that I really love to do is something called mindful breathing. I was wondering, would you like to do some mindful breathing with me? So I have my breathing ball here. So are you ready to begin? Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Well done, that's so good. Let's do another type of mindful breathing. And this breathing is called hand breathing. So can you put your hand up like this? And now we're going to trace our hands and we're going to do some breaths as we trace our fingers. So breathing in and breathing out. 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 Well done, that's so good. We do our mindful breathing. It brings our minds into the here and now. And the here and now is what's happening right now in this moment. And when scientists study our minds and they study our feelings, they find that when we bring our mind into the here and now using mindful breathing, that it's really, really good for our mental health. So that's a trick you can use. And I'd really like to talk to you about something else we can do to look after our mental health. So One of the things that can happen, as I said, during COVID is that we can have lots of different feelings. And we have so many different feelings, don't we? Here are some of the feelings here. Shocked Cedric. Shy Cecil. Frightened Philomena. Embarrassed Edna. Happy Harriet. Angry Angelina. Nervous Nellie. And excited Edmund. And there's so many other feelings, isn't there? Can I ask you, do you think any of those feelings are bad or wrong to have? Actually, there's no bad feelings to have. All our feelings are okay. Here's my heart with all my feelings on it. And there's words on this heart too, and it says, everything belongs. And the reason why it says everything belongs is because it really is okay to have all our different feelings. And we're not bad or wrong if we feel worried or sad or nervous or angry, but it can mean that we need a little bit of help. So that's when we can make use of our helping hand. I'd like to tell you a little bit about helping hand, which is another thing we can do to really care for and look after our mental health. So our helping hand is when we think about 5 people who we can talk to about our feelings. So let's put up your hand, and on your thumb, think about someone in the house you live in who you can talk to about your feelings. Now think of someone in the house you visit a lot that you can talk to about your feelings. Can you think of someone in school you can talk to about feelings? How about a friend? Is there any friend you can talk to? And on your little finger, you can think of maybe someone else. So now think of 5 people you can talk to about your feelings. So when your feelings come to visit, a really good thing is to notice the feeling, and we can give it a name, so we can say, that's nervous Nellie, or that's worried Walter. We put our hands on our hearts and we say, everything belongs. It's okay to feel like I do, because remember, all your feelings are okay. And then we tell someone, one of the people who we've thought about on our helping hand. Very good. So I've one last trick for you to help you care for your mental health. And I'd like to read you a story so we can learn a little bit more about this trick. And this story is one of my new books called Thankfully Me. Are you ready to listen? Do you know that inside everyone there lives a little light? It hides deep inside your heart. It wants to shine so bright. Although we might not see this light, it's there as sure can be. It's a very special part of us. It's something that we feel. When our light is growing brightly, we feel wonderful inside. Our eyes begin to sparkle. We laugh, we play, we smile. Would you like to know a little trick to make your light grow strong? This little trick works every time. You really can't go wrong. This trick is being thankful of the good things in our life. Thinking grateful thoughts of all the things that make us smile. When we focus on a thankful thought of all the friends we know, when we think about how great they are, our light begins to glow. When we think of all the things we love to do, of all our favourite times, of the things that make us happy, our life begins to shine. So why not stop and think now about your day so far? What made you feel happy? What was the best part? Now think about your family, your friends and teachers too. Are they kind and helpful? What do they mean to you? Remember all the good things that happen in your day, all the things you love to do, of the games you like to play. And most of all, remember how wonderful you are, of the special things that make you you, of the love inside your heart. Did you like that story? So that story was teaching you all about gratitude and how to be grateful. And being grateful means thinking about the things in our lives that we feel happy about. So let's get our hand out again. Our hands are very handy, aren't they? During this video. So on your thumb, I want you to think about one person who you feel really thankful for. Think about why you like this person and what are the good things about them. The next finger, think about something you have that you feel really thankful for. It could be the house you live in, it could be toys that you play with, it could be something you love to wear. And why do you really love this thing? The next finger, think of something you do you feel thankful for. It could be playing outside or playing football, or it could be art or dancing or singing or drawing or playing music. How does it feel when you do this thing that you feel thankful for? And on the next finger, think about a memory you feel thankful for. And that could be maybe something you did on holidays, or it could be Christmas, or it could be a great day with your friends. Can you remember what you felt inside on that day? Were you feeling happy or excited or funny? And in your last little finger, think of something about you feel thankful for. Are you a kind person? Are you funny? Are you a good brother or sister? What do you love about being you? So when we think of the things we feel thankful for, it's another really good way of looking after our mental health. Because when scientists study practicing thankfulness and gratitude, they find that it helps us feel happier and healthier and good inside. So it's a really good trick. So now, can you think of all the tricks we learned in this video about being kind to ourselves and looking after our mental health? So the first one was mindful breathing, wasn't it? Noticing our breath. And we used our hands to help us notice our breathing. And that's something you can do anytime. The next one was noticing our feelings and knowing that our feelings are okay. And we used our hands to think of 5 people who we could talk to about our feelings. And the last one was gratitude and thinking about all the good things in our lives. And we used our hands to think of 5 things that we feel grateful for. So I hope you enjoyed that video and I hope you found it helpful. I'm wishing you a very happy Children's Mental Health Week. And this is something that I think is so important, and this is why I do all my work and write all my stories and make all my cards, because I think it's so important that you learn how to take care of your mental health and be kind to your mind when you're young, so that you know how to do this the whole way through your life, and that will help you have a happier and healthy life. So I'll say bye for now, and if you like this video, you can look at some of my other videos on my YouTube channel. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.